So I explore altered states of consciousness through plant technology pretty often, and I wanted to share an experience I had with some dragons, and you can take what you will from what I'm saying. In my experiences, dragons pop up as guides, teachers, full of information, glad to teach. What they were teaching me about was the breath and understanding how valuable this tool is that we use every day, not knowing that it has the potential to dissolve a lot of problems. Let me explain the mechanics behind this a little bit. So, essentially, things that pop up in your reality that you don't prefer are an echo of beliefs, trauma, experiences that you've had up until this point that you didn't prefer, right? And it had enough of an emotional impact on you that these things manifest themselves regularly, right? A part of that manifestation is your internal dialogue, and again, like your beliefs. What the breath does when you are intentionally stopping and doing some level of breath work, it does not need to be long. A couple minutes here, a couple minutes there throughout the day, you will be surprised that doing that simple practice will dissolve a lot of problems that are around you. I'm not talking from theory, I'm talking from experience. Every time I lock in and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna do a couple minutes of breath work here, a couple minutes of breath work in the middle of the day, and a couple minutes at nighttime. Not long, maybe tops 15, 20 minutes total that I'm doing, and I'm just keeping it as a routine. One, the problems that surface, your reaction to it becomes different because you are actively creating a frequency to calm your nervous system down. Your nervous system is wired, it's full of anxiety and trauma and, well, what if this and what if that and fear, and you know what I mean? Like all of this stuff that's running, you can think of your nervous system as kind of like software that's running in the background, and you are able to calm your nervous system down by just breathing, right? Pick a technique, something that you're drawn to. Breathing will calm your nervous system down. When you calm your nervous system down, it is adjusting your frequency to no longer be in the state of anxiety and fear and what if this and what if that and your internal dialogue and the old beliefs, all this stuff that's just like running around dictating your experience, right? You're still the one creating the stuff that's going on around you, but it's really just a matter of understanding how to get a hold of the wheel a little bit, going in the driver's seat, right? Instead of just allowing the experience to generate, because it's very easy to slip into, oh, this thing's gonna happen, or that thing's gonna happen, or trauma, or this happened to me, or you know what I mean? Like it's very easy to slip into that. What's not easy is being like, all right, I'm going to, regardless of what's going on around me, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna pause, and I'm just going to breathe and allow my nervous system to calm down. You might feel like you're calm on a normal day, but there's a different level of calm and relaxation and presentness that happens when you incorporate intentional breath work, right? Setting a moment aside. You will notice an increase in synchronicities, and a lot of the problems that are around you may be there, but you may feel a bit detached from it, right? You're observing it the same way you would observe a tree, right? It exists, okay, cool. You know what I mean? And in that level of detachment that happens is valuable for when you want the universe to just resolve something, right? Because when you're in that mode of fear, and I don't want this to be here, and I don't want this to happen, and what if this and what if that, and just all of the internal dialogue that's just not serving what you want it to do. All of that stuff calms down. Then you become observer. You become the observer of your space, your place, your reality, your universe. And when you become the observer and you're not attached to these things, they dissolve, right? Because they don't serve a purpose. You're not in resonance with the problem anymore.